And I said this in a really nice way. And what I was saying to her, now, you see, I did this, and I said, it's so interesting, because it was, that you're doing this. And you know what she said to me? You won't believe this. She said, that's how I see it. She may have come to me for a lesson, but that was the biggest lesson I've ever had. I loved it. So, I mean, I owed her big time. And I connected it to an exhibit I had just seen at the County Museum. It was Impressionists. And I don't remember the two Impressionists, but very famous. It could have been Cézanne and somebody else. Anyway, one of them had borrowed, they both were painting the same outdoor scene. Do you remember that? Do you remember the two artists?
I'm trying to think.
I know.
Maybe.
And I didn't get it at the time that I saw it, but after this woman, I connected it. So one of them borrows the other's painting. Well, why did they borrow it? Because they're both looking at the same scene. So obviously, he really wanted to copy that artist's painting. He really wanted to, because otherwise he could just look at the scene, you know? And his copy was completely different, because that's how he saw it. And when we look at, say, a Modigliani, and we see these long necks and everything, and we think, well, I've never seen anyone quite look like that.
No eyes.
And no eyes, yeah, well, that's another weird thing. But that's how, we won't even go there. But we won't go to Picasso at all, we won't discuss that. But that's how he saw it. You know, it came out that way. So I say that to tell you that we all have our own unique style. And I mean, look around, is anyone wearing the same thing? No, I don't think so. Because we all have our own unique style. We're all drawn to certain things. And so there's no good or bad or right or wrong. See, the whole idea, what you do has got to be fun, and you have to absolutely love it and enjoy it. And then it just gives purpose to your life and meaning. So I'm going to try to finish this painting. I mean, I'm getting so, I'm so excited.
Totally dry.
Yeah, right, it's probably totally dry, and I'm in big trouble. Oh well, but I shall carry on. You know, it's wonderful, though, when you do something that you think is a boo-boo, like in class, people are either making a splatter, and then I have them turn it into something. Or with Lauren, do you remember the gourds that she exhibited?
Yes.
Well, that painting was not that painting originally, but she had somehow taken her paper, and I don't know why, but she had folded it like this and painted here. And it was just so scrunched up, you know? I mean, it was too scrunched up. And I saw she had paper behind. I said, Lauren, what would happen? Let's unfold that and take that branch and carry it on up. And it really made it a very interesting painting, you know? So the thing is, when there's always remedy, you know, and that's where you learn. If you just paint and it comes easy, and then you go on to the next, and it's easy, you're having a good time, but you're not really learning anything. But when you have that little bit of struggle, we have to figure out what will make this painting work. It needs something. I don't know what. Another thing I will tell you, and Dorothy knows this, I never let anyone throw away anything that they do. I mean, what they do in their own time, well, heaven only knows. But around me, I don't let anyone crumple. I mean, think about it. You crumple it up, you're like crumpling up a piece of yourself. And it's such a negative thing to do. It's so much more powerful to try and work your way through it and figure out, what can I do to save this? Plus the fact, there's so many places that need artwork. And you put the worst paint, I mean, when I did showcase out, I sold some paintings. I'm really embarrassed I sent them to they were really so